I occasionally watch YouTube film reviews and am struck by the consistency with which the big studios make films that disappoint. I was not going to comment until I find myself reading an ad magazine and an idea came. Normally, when I consider supply and demand, I think of a market demand or a gap in the market, and then a product or service comes to the rescue. Now it occurs to me that demand follows supply. Nobody buys an ads magazine thinking, I really hope that I can find a 2012 Kia Sportage 1.7 diesel Eco in white with 129,000 miles, and then they find it or do not find it. No, they would generally want a car in a price range and see what is on offer. Then they decide if they want it or the 2010 Citroën C4 Picasso automatic. Supply comes first. With this simple realization, I make sense of why ISIS blew up Palmyra, why US Army bases are renamed, why statues are removed from public display. They each represent a supply of something dangerous to the system, a supply of the system that came before. A statue built in 1910 is an advertisement for the society of 1910 that built it. The people, culture, sensibilities, outlooks, ambitions. A statue of Saddam Hussein is an advert for Saddam's Iraq. The longer the statue is there, the more likely someone will start to wonder if maybe that was a better Iraq, and that maybe it should make a comeback. Thus, the statue must come down. The Kia Sportage must not appear in the magazine. But what about the adverts you cannot remove? Stonehenge is there to stay. It is a supply, an advert for Celtic Britain. Make that Black Britain, actually. When you cannot cut off the supply, you change the nature of the supply to change the nature of the demand. But suppose you are stuck with the advert and what it represents. You cannot change a film or what it is about without reshooting it. Here I think you do what I think Hollywood is doing. You fill the air with chaff. The missile tracks the fighter jet, one target, one heat signature. Deploy chaff, and there is one target, 30 signatures. The missile is unlikely to hit. So too with the films. The supply is hidden under a supply of safe things. I think of all the remakes, all the sequels, all the extended universes. I think that they are deliberately bad to stop people accidentally finding the good stuff. Jackson's Lord of the Rings trilogy is a masterpiece. It is also a supply of Tolkien, who is himself a supply of the British Empire. It shaped him, and he wrote Lord of the Rings. It is a dangerous thing to keep in supply. Enter the Amazon series. It is chaff. The casual viewer will stumble more quickly on one of the 10 Amazon episodes than one of the 3 Jackson films, whereas without Amazon, the trilogy is much easier to find. When they do find the Amazon series, it is either not very good, so they lose interest before they can find the trilogy, or else a supply of 2020's culture, creating a demand for more of the same: homosexuality, interracialism, anti-whiteness, feminism, etc. Why is modern Marvel no good? To hide the Marvel from 2008 to 2019, even the 2010s are a dangerous supply, as I believe that this is the mechanism at play. They do not want us demanding certain things, so they cannot supply certain things.